What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. So, listen, you guys. Um, this is an article that's coming from Yahoo Sports. Allegedly, Congress is accusing the Washington Commanders of stealing season ticket deposits, hiding revenue from the NFL in a letter to the FTC. So this is, like I said, it's coming from Yahoo News. So let me read you guys the article. The Washington Commanders may somehow be in even deeper trouble than they were before, because child, they've been in all kinds of stuff. Okay. In a letter to the Federal Trade Commission, which was obtained by the Washington Post, the House Committee on Oversight and Reform accused the commander, executives, and team owner Dan Snyder of hiding revenue from the NFL for over a decade by withholding security deposits that should have been refunded to season ticket holders. We are writing. This is a quote coming from the letter. We are writing to share evidence of concerning business practices by the Washington Commanders uncovered during the committee's ongoing investigation into the workplace misconduct at the team. The letter says evidence obtained by the committee include emails, documents, and statements from former employees indicate senior executives and the team's owner, Dan Snyder, may have engaged in a troubling, long-running, and potentially unlawful pattern of financial conduct that victimized thousands of team fans and the National Football League. A large portion of this evidence comes from Jansen Friedman, the commander's former vice president of sales and customer service, who testified in front of the committee in March. The letter says that Friedman, who worked for the commanders for 24 years, also turned over numerous spreadsheets and other documents relating to the alleged unlawful financial activities. In the letter, the committee asked the FTC, which has the authority to investigate unfair or deceptive business practices, to examine the evidence it provided to determine if the commanders have broken the law. According to the letter, Friedman's interview and the documents he submitted shed light on a potentially unlawful practice the commanders had allegedly been engaging in for at least a decade. Wow. So here's what it is. The security deposit for the seat leases was 25% of the full cost of the seats for 1 year. Friedman told the committee that the security deposits were supposed to be refunded when the multi-year seat contract ended. But in 2012, the end of a 15-year waiver that capped how much money teams were required to share from club seating revenue, team executives allegedly directed employees to establish roadblocks to prevent customers from obtaining the security deposits that they were due, effectively allowing the team to retain that money. So basically, it's the same as if you rent an apartment and you have to put a security deposit down on your apartment. At the end of your lease, if you leave the apartment in good standing, you get your security deposit back. And what they're saying is, instead of giving these season ticket holders their security deposits back at the end of this particular lease, they were, you know how landlords say, oh, well, we had to paint the walls, or you left a stain on the carpet, and they nitpick and they take away the deposit. So they basically were defrauding their season ticket holders out of money that they were supposed to have. The article goes on to just talk about, the whole situation and the oversight committee and what they will or won't do and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, the commanders are denying it. They're saying that this is not true. Here's a quote from them. There has been absolutely no withholding of ticket revenue at any time by the commanders, the statement read. Those revenues are subject to independent audits by multiple parties. Anyone who offered testimony suggesting a withholding of revenue has committed perjury, plain and simple. Both parties refused to turn over documents, which likely led the House Committee in Oversight and Reform to dig deeper into the commander's affairs and open a separate investigation, resulting in Friedman's testimony and the letter to the FTC. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. But listen, the commanders have been in a whole lot of trouble over the last few years. They got a lot going on. But we'll keep you posted on what's what and who's who and the how and the rundown. Okay? Peace.